Hello everyone. Welcome to another video. This time on the patch notes for update 2.12 of Jurassic World Alive. So yeah, there's been a lot of changes at this update. Well, not as much as the last update, but there's a lot of stuff that the past few updates have been pretty large, and this is no exception. So there's a lot of stuff in it. Let's just get started. Uh, So there's the new fusible Apex, and it's also the first what I would call an ultra hybrid, Arctovacillus, which is a Testacornibus hybrid. But we'll get to that later. We're gonna start with the new abilities. Decelerating Rampage and Run. It's Rampage and Run, but it decelerates. That's pretty basic. Pretty good. It's good though. Defensive Edge, remove shields. First shield removing move that does not do any damage. Um, Nullifying doesn't count. And increase your damage. Group Defensive Edge, same thing, but also shields. Okay. Honestly, this is... These... The ability names of this update are terrible. The ability names of the past, 6 updates have been horrible. Misleading or forgetting something or just awful. Like this one is completely forgetting about the shield in the name. Like shielding group resilient impact or group shielding resilient impact. Group shielded resilient impact. And also, why is the group not at the beginning like it's supposed to be? This move is really good though. Heavy strike is admittedly seems kind of bad. Well, not bad, but there's just better things. Although I suppose it's kind of like Crafty Strike, but different. Accelerate, this is a really good on escape. It basically makes you faster than everything for one turn. This one's also pretty solid. The new Apex got this one. It's 10% speed increase for one turn and a 1x heal. Shield Deserting Impact, an ability name that does not forget something and is not misleading. Nice. Also, pretty good move too. Shield Devastation, absolutely busted. The new Apex got this one. Shielded Heavy Strike. It's Heavy Strike, but shield, and it's actually a good move now. Swapping. Okay, this is awful. The move is okay, but the name is horrible. It should be called Swap in Shattering Slow or something. The name is completely forgetting about the shields or the shattering, which is ridiculous. Alert Arctic Blast. Now this is actually a cool name that makes sense to have on the new Apex, because the new Apex is what has this. So, Secure, it's basically a, decelerating vulnerability impact. Threatened, same thing, but it stuns. Yeah. 67% stun chance. Not bad. It's a solid move. Alert Persistent Group Shields. This name is an absolute mess. Although, it's not as bad as some of the ones from before, but it's still pretty bad. From the name-wise, because it's kind of forgetting about the Defense Shatter. Basically, Threatened, it's basically the same thing, but it also adds a guaranteed crit chance. It's an okay move. This is easily the worst name from the update, though. Look at the name. It says impact. Now look at the attack multiplier. It's a strike. Alert instant shielded impact. And then it's forgetting so many things, too. It's completely just forgetting about the stun. And it's also forgetting about the taunt, but that's less important. It should be called, alert instant shielding charge or something. Or alert shielding instant, alert defensive charge. Alert instant defensive charge. Yeah, alert instant defensive charge. Yeah. I can't get over this being called an impact when it's a strike. That's just dumb. However, the move itself is actually absolutely amazing though. It's in charge but better. Alert another horrible name. It's completely forgetting about the stun and the vulnerable in the name here. Oh my gosh. Ludia, or actually it's Jam City. Jam City, why? Why? There's been some terrible ability names from the past 6 updates as well, and they just keep getting worse. It's an okay move, though. Sensoric Smack. Puns is there. Okay, so basically... It's basically the heavy strike, but it removes dodge and shield instead of being precise and armor piercing. And it is also vulnerable. Um, the icon is kind of incorrect because it shows it as an impact, but honestly, that's better than the name being awful. Yeah, those are the new abilities. Let's look at the new creatures. So we got Arctidus. Both the new non-hybrids here are rares. So Arctidus is the new bear. It's fierce resilient. It's okay, I guess. Heavy strike isn't that good. Defensive edge is kind of mediocre, but the alert accelerating impact is fine. It's pretty solid actually. Really, it depends on if it has decent base damage. Because if its damage is bad, then it's not going to be good. It's okay though. Serval Seas. This is the new rare deer. I kind of wish there was a common because we don't have a common deer yet, but oh well. This is definitely better than the other two deer, although it has to have like really solid stats to actually be viable. It's way better than Euclatoceros and Megaloceros, but if it has the same stats as those two, it's still going to be pretty weak. It has the same swap and heal, so it does Resilient Strike and Shielded Accelerating Impact instead of Shielded Accelerating Strike, and then, in the case of Megaloceros, Decelerating Impact, and in Euclatoceros, Superiority Impact. But yeah, this moveset's definitely an upgrade. I don't know why it calls it a hit and runner here when it has no run move, but whatever. Yeah. And Kylo Moloch, we're getting to the hybrids now. This thing is absolutely amazing, by the way. And Kylo Moloch is going to be a must-have in the legendary meta. So Stunning Alert, it's fine, I guess. The rest of this moveset's ridiculous. It's got Spirit Vulnerability, which is always good. What is going on? That's not what I meant to do. It's got the shielding, like, group resilient impact thing that is also really good. It's got the shielding instant charge thing that is also very good, and decelerating rampage run, once again, really good. This moveset is amazing, and considering the ingredients, it's got Siggy Moloch, so it's probably going to have solid damage, and it's going to have armor because of Bumpy. In fact, it actually has the Ankylosaur rig, so it's definitely going to have a good amount of armor. Yeah, this thing seems very strong. Alright, Arctidus. This is two new non-hybrids mixed together. It's got the Accelerate on Escape, it's really good. Swap and Heals. Shielded Heavy Strike's good. This move's good. This move is good. Diggin's good. It definitely doesn't seem as powerful as the last one, but it still seems pretty solid for a legendary. And now the new Apex, Arctovacillus. This broken thing. Yeah, this thing is absolutely busted. So it's got counter power heal, which, by the way, has received a nerf, or, well, in this update is receiving a nerf. It's now no longer going to heal 11%, it's now going to heal 6% of your health. That really doesn't change, that does not change the fact that this thing is absolutely broken. So it's got that swap in Shattering Slow thing, Healing Accelerate on Escape, and counter power heal. By the way, it's Arctidus plus Testacornibus. It's got that Sensor Smack basic. This move, Alert Arctic Blast, is really good. This move is fine. Shield of Devastation is amazing. And considering its ingredients, Testacornibus is one of its ingredients, which means it's probably going to be somewhat fast, and it's going to have a lot of armor. And I feel like Arctidus is going to have pretty solid damage, so that will help here too. And it's going to be fast because Testacornibus and Serval Seas in here. Yeah, and its resistance is probably going to be really good, too. This thing seems like it's going to be the new king of the meta. Yeah. Absolutely broken. I'm actually kind of excited to see its stats tomorrow, though. Alright. Campaign 2.0. We're going out with the creatures. Now, it's basically what's happening with the campaign is that they're reducing all the restrictions and instead doing recommendations for some missions. You can clear them... you can, after you've cleared them for the first time, you can clear them again at a harder difficulty for more rewards. So each each campaign mission is organized within a chapter, and now each chapter is nested in a campaign course. There's also special objectives that you can get for extra rewards, as you can see with this graphic right here. Yeah. that'll be cool. There'll be some nice opportunities to get more DNA, like nice opportunities for newer players. Yeah, that's that'll be fun. New achievements, and nobody cares. New tournament rules. This is gonna be good. Um, these new tournament rules are gonna be really fun. There's gonna be a lot of new tournament rules starting in January, and I am very excited to play with that. That's just gonna be amazing. I'm really excited for that. Creature markers are absolutely useless. Nobody cares. This is going to be convenient when you can create a new creature. It's going to be sorted to the top of your collection instead of having to scroll down, down and down and down and down, just to get to it. Um, why? Why? Scorpius Rex sounds way better to say than Scorpios Rex. Um, just rename the other ones to Scorpius Rex. I know it's not the official name, but it's the better name. Okay? Jeez. And then these three are no longer exclusives. Mizuto not being exclusive is going to be useful. Other two, not so much. Alright, creature updates. Argentrix, Fearless Alert, its threatened state trigger becomes 33% instead of 66%. Thank you. It's actually becoming a little bit more consistent. They just need to do that with other moves on different creatures, on different flocks. Like Compy and Compy Gen 2's differences with the Alert the Flock and stuff like that. But Fearless Alert is also precise now. I really don't think that it's necessary to do this one. Like, I'm not complaining too much, but it wasn't necessary, really. I think it was fine already with the threshold being lowered. Counter Power Heal, heal 6%. Already talked about that. And a bunch of bug fixes. So, yeah, that's update 2.12. Overall, this is a very interesting update. I'm really excited to see the stats of the new creatures, especially Ankylomoloch and Arctofacilis. I like Campaign 2.0. Balance changes are alright. Tournament rules I'm very excited for. New abilities, what they do is cool, and they're all pretty decent. But a lot of them have horrible names. That's probably my least favorite part of the update is just the ability names being absolute garbage. But the abilities themselves are cool. And the creatures are alright. I really like Ankylomoloch, though. Finally a viable Ankylosaur. Yeah, so that'll be nice. We have not had like a meta Ankylosaur since the pre 2.0 when Tragodistus is super good. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want. Hopefully I can get some more videos out. There's gonna be a very special one coming up soon. It's gonna be a big video, and it's gonna be a special one. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.